national.
Okay, we're in it.
Okay, everyone, hello and welcome.
Oh, you know what? I totally fucked up. Hold on.
Oh my god, this is a disaster.
Oh, it's only just a little.
Butter.
Just a little.
Oh yeah, we
fix.
forgot. I was wondering why I had heard nothing.
Just a little
Nice
fix.
try. We'll try. I mean, you can try again next time.
Live production.
Yeah, it was great, everyone. Thank you so much for coming.
Live.
Good night.
Tried your best. It didn't work. Not everybody can GM. It's hard.
Actually, let me start it over. That way it doesn't get totally.
All right, Scott. She's only got 2 of these in her. Don't fucking waste it.
I know.
It's like one of those things where the more you make me repeat, the worse it gets. Like-
That's what I feel. Yeah.
You slut.
Okay.
Just gotta roll with the punches.
He really hit his stride in the second one.
Oh, it froze.
I hear music. Kinda.
Okay.
I don't hear anything.
Are we live?
Oh, it did.
There should be music
Coming from Twitch.
Don't
Second.
Coming from the bot. Hold on.
from.
Oh, there it is.
Hear it.
Okay.
Okay.
Ben had it all
Hello
turned down.
and welcome to a wonderful evening where we are at the beautiful Rotavada estate, and we are all here to see a Hillary and Stuart get married today. So welcome. I guess I just start.
Would you
Yeah.
say we're all cordially?
You're all cordially invited to this
Okay.
event. Yeah, thank you for making sure I say the name of the thing.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Unfortunately, you it though. So.
Okay. So, I am going to start painting a picture for you with your mind and my words. Okay.
That would be great.
Hold on, I gotta calm myself down from the stupid that just left my mouth, so just give me a second.
It's all good.
Okay.
Perfect way to start.
Okay. Bespeckled patches of sunlight peek through the long drapery of light violet wisteria vines that hang whimsically over the archway of a cobblestone pathway. The breeze carries with it a sweet, almost cotton candy-like aroma as it passes through the vines. As you walk through and into a clearing, your eyes fall upon an immense white brick mansion with large arched windows between tall ornate columns. Flower beds lay before each window, filled with fragrant purple bell-shaped hyacinth, iris, and lilac. As you walk through a large oak door, you enter into a vast foyer. A curved staircase frames the room with wrought iron balusters stretching up and across and back down again to the other side. To your right, several waitstaff. Oh, sorry. To your right. Wait. Yeah. Whichever. To your right. Several waitstaff are standing at attention. One offers a glass of champagne. Another is ready to check a coat if needed. They thank you for your attendance as they guide you through to a large room to the right of the foyer. Your shoes click with each step you take onto the pristine white marble floors of the house. Mike, why don't you introduce your character?
Okay. Am I introducing him as? Am I talking as him, or am I just like saying who he is?
You can say who he is, you can talk, you can introduce yourself like you are him. It's the dealer's choice.
Okay. Well, we'll for now. I'll introduce him as he is without talking like him. Murray is the good old great uncle of. Oh my god! I already got all the names of the people. Hillary. Great uncle Hillary. Off to a good start. He is basically a curmudgeonly old man whose wife recently passed, and his basically style of life and the way he is kind of doesn't cater well to the high society. So he is typically not invited to any family functions, but because Hillary feels bad for him after his wife Mildred passed away, she's decided to give him a pity invite to this thing, even though nobody else really wants to do it.
If someone is watching the stream and it's not muted on the stream, make sure it's muted because I can hear a tad
Yeah,
bit
I
of
just checked.
echoing.
Mine's muted now. It wasn't before.
Okay. And did you say your name?
Murray off Milan.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so Murray off Milan looks around the room. The walls are draped floor to ceiling with sheer lavender-colored chiffon fabrics. Along the curved arches of the windows, more wisteria flora frame the crown molding of each opening. A large crystal chandelier hangs from the center of the room. The sun shining through the windows reflects off the crystals, casting beautiful spectacles of light across the ceiling and walls. Music fills your ears as a group of musicians wearing matching periwinkle jackets play slow, low melodies. White chairs line the room on either side as guests are filling in. There's a long table in the back corner of the room where the guests are dropping off an assortment of gifts. Murray, would you like to tell us what gift you're bringing to the wedding today?
Well, I decided to bring my old rocking chair. You know, I set this on my porch, and I've yelled at many a kid from this chair, and I hope to pass it along to them, and it gives them the anguish and happiness that it gave me.
Not the anguish.
I know, anguish first.
Anguish, happiness, they go hand in hand.
Okay, great. All right, so you're searching for a seat. Some rows are already filled with other friends and family of the bride and groom. A burly man with thinning brown hair, wearing a light gray three-piece suit with a matching indigo pocket square and tie, sits on the bride's side, speaking to a woman sitting a few spaces away. Now, I have spoken on this before, and I will continue to reiterate. The Fontana Street Market has become a dilapidated mess. We will not see any significant improvements on this city if the permits renew for next fiscal year. We at the firm believe we can provide proof of violation of Code 673. If we can convince the committee to reevaluate, something may be done to stop permits for new expansions and licenses. I have known Nick as your character. Yep, as your eyes sort of kind of glaze over as you're being talked at, would you like to introduce your character?
Yeah. Name's Marina Rossi, former roommate of Hillary back in college. Most would say I'm quite beautiful, I think. I wouldn't quite say that about myself, but I've heard it once or twice. I am now a social influencer. I go by Marina Ra. I might say that every now and again. Hope it doesn't annoy you. I do believe that Hillary and or Stuart might still have some underlying feelings for me, and we're here to see if there's that's true at all. Any truth to that? So. Yeah.
Okay, do you say anything to the man that's talking to you right now?
Oh my gosh, I would love a drink. Do you mind standing in that little line over there for me? Rah.
I don't see a line for a bar. Now, as I was saying.
Okay, you can be the first one. That little
I'm saying I don't see a bar in here.
Oh, that guy over there. He looks like he works. He works in the establishment. Just go ask him. I'm sure he'll know exactly where to find him. Thank you.
He calls the guy over and he brings you a glass of champagne.
I take it and walk away.
You're sitting.
I turn away. I spin in my chair.
Okay. Further up in the front of the room. Hold on 1 second. Go to bed. Scott, I need you to help me again. She needs to go to bed.
Good night, darling.
Say good night to everyone.
For adult only.
Good night.
Good night, dude. Go to bed.
Bed bugs bite. What do?
Go to sleep. Sorry, everyone.
It's past my bed.
It's harder when I'm the one doing it.
That's fine.
Okay. All right, so you've turned away from him. He is very offended. Well, I've never. Okay. Further up in the front of the room, a middle-aged woman with long, sleek, jet black hair, fair skin, and big brown eyes, wearing a soft blue floor-length gown, is sitting near another row of seats chatting to two guests. What a ritzy place, wouldn't you say? I never would have thought little Stu would be moving up to such high class. I suppose love will do that to you, making you do crazy things. Seems like just yesterday, he brought her to meet the family, but here I go, running my mouth. I guess it's just nerves as I watch my baby boy get hitched. Laura and Donnie, you're sitting there kind of together. Would you like to take turns introducing your characters?
Do you want to start?
Okay. I'm Mary Jane, and I didn't go to high school with Stuart, but I met him when he was in high school and I was nearby. I was just kind of always at the mall or at the party or in the parking lot or just there. Whenever you're like, oh, I wonder where Mary Jane is, I was already there. It's fine. No worries. I'm always just like, what's up, guys? So we crossed paths a few times. We became friends, and then, you know, he started coming to me for his party paraphernalia needs, as one tends to come to me for.
With a name like Mary Jane.
No, can you believe it? My last name's Nelson, too. My mom doesn't know who my dad is, so she went with that last name just in case. Anyway, so yeah, me and Stu, we used to get ourselves in trouble now and again. You know, high school kids turn into young college kids, and we don't talk as much now that he doesn't acquire my services professionally anymore. But we keep in touch, man. We keep in touch, and I think I met his girl 1 or 2 times, but I honestly can't remember.
All right, great. Donnie, would you like to introduce your character?
So I'm playing Roger Fontenot. You can see about regular Stewart's age. It's a bit of an overweight guy that's wearing a blazer that he obviously hasn't worn in a very long time. It's a little small on him, and you can see that it's a little disheveled in like the back. Yeah, this reminds me just of the time when I was getting married. Stuart was there for me, and this is a nicer place, and I'm sure his wedding is gonna last a lot longer than my marriage did. But yeah, no, it's good to see Stuart working out. I'm sure the lovely couple will be very, very happy.
So the woman that was talking to you puts her hand on your shoulder, and both of you know her to be Patsy Bugaboo, Stuart's mom. Oh, it's okay, sweetie. You know, sometimes that happens, and love will come back and find you again. So, you know, and she just kind of like awkwardly like pats your shoulder.
No, it's okay. I started my own business. I'll be up to ritzier and better things soon.
That's the spirit, honey. And anytime you need anything, you just call Mama Patsy, and I'll help take care of you, okay?
Oh, thanks.
And it's good to see you too, Mary Jane. I hope that, you know, you are on good behavior, but, you know, not too good behavior.
I'm always behaving, Mrs. Bugaboo, and hey, if you start to feel too stressed out with the festivities and stuff, you just let me know.
I can give you a call whenever I need a little pick-me-up.
I got your back.
Okay.
I got cookies in my purse, I'm just saying.
I could eat.
What'd you say? I missed it.
I could eat.
After the ceremony. I'll trust you before the ceremony.
Okay. I can wait.
Marshall's calling for me now.
Marshall's calling?
Marshall.
All right.
I'm
You hear a
so
child crying
sorry.
in the background of the...
It's usually you leaving.
I know, but it's like I can't now.
It's okay. Just roll with it.
This is all part of
Okay.
the plan.
The room
That's what
continues
husbands
to
are
fill.
for.
The rooms. What did you say?
So that's what husbands are for.
The room continues to fill with more guests, all greeting each other and making idle chit chat as they wait for the ceremony to begin. Some women in the front are in a tight huddle, fawning over a very pregnant guest as they swap birthing stories and unsolicited parenting advice. A group in the back of the room erupt in laughter, having heard a joke from a man wearing a bedazzled black suit. And then the guy said to his wife, "Wait a second, this says annual, not anal." And they all burst out laughing. Sitting next to him is his wife and beautiful daughter. Natalie, would you like to introduce your character?
Hi, I'm Star Simmons. I am cousin to Stuart Bugaboo. We used to hang out when we were kids, growing up, playing in dirt piles and all that good stuff. But as Stuart, grew up and started his party boy ways, I hit the books. I was ready to work hard and get what I wanted and what I deserved in life. And, I've been putting the pedal to the metal, and I really haven't seen the payoff that I've been looking for. And I'm a little bit jealous that my little playboy party boy cousin is living the high life. So I'm thinking, while I'm here, I'm gonna be scoping out the scene and see if I can't get myself a little sugar daddy.
All right. Do you chime in at all to your dad talking? Like, are you embarrassed, or are you just kind of used to this, or?
I just roll my eyes and say, that was great the first time. On number 356 of that version, not so much.
Okay, great. Suddenly, the room falls quiet as the doors open behind a lush floral archway. At the front of the room, everyone begins to find their seats as the groom, Stuart Bugaboo, and 3 other men that some of you may or may not recognize walk in and start making their way to the altar. Do any of you guys want to do anything?
Do we recognize them?
You can make a check.
Isn't the
Sure.
ceremony start?
Looks like it's about to. You can make a check.
Sure. Is that little birdie?
Yes, it would be a little birdie check.
All right.
Perception.
The DC, wait, hold on, is 4.
That's a 2.
Do we
I got
start with
4.
favors?
I want to peep it.
Oh, you start with 1 favor. Yeah, sorry.
Everybody starts with 1.
Or wait,
No.
right?
Got it.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
Okay.
That-
Anyone else want to do a check?
Sorry, that blows
Donnie,
up.
make sure you take 1 for failing.
Did you roll a 4?
I rolled a 4. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Oh, then you
was
blow it up.
6.
You blow it up.
All right. I forgot what was happening.
Yeah, so when you're doing your
I went
first
a
checks,
little-
remember, you're rolling with the D4 unless you blow that up.
Is this 6?
Roll 3.
This is the cube.
6 is
Sorry, I got too into character for a sec. That was a 3.
Okay,
So
so for
7.
7. Okay. Anyone else?
I want to roll to see if I can catch Stuart's eye.
Okay.
What would that be?
Hold on. I don't have the checks right in front of me.
Sweet Talker would probably be it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably Sweet Talker.
Good thing I got +1 to Sweet Talker. Come on, baby. Hey, that's a blowing up already. It's a 4.
Nice.
Look at us.
Wait, I didn't
Look
set
at
the
us.
DC on this
That's
either.
a
Shit.
6.
Oh my gosh.
Too bad.
Okay.
Too
Doesn't
late.
matter.
Hold on, rolling the 8. You're right. I jumped the gun, but here we are. That's another 6. So
16.
16.
I know. I just was doing a
I'm a +1 to
perception
Sweet
check.
Talker.
Okay, so Mary Jane, you recognized Stuart, obviously, and then his dad, Jimmy Bugaboo, is behind him, his brother, Carson, and then a priest are all coming out from the back, getting ready to, head to the altar to assume position. And as they're walking in, what do you
Wait,
do
what
to
was
try
the
to catch his
brother's
eye?
was the
His
brother's
Carson.
Carson. And there's no groomsmen?
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just these 4 guys that just came out.
Okay.
Marina, is there anything that you do specifically to try to catch his eye?
Let's see. I probably have like bright red, like polish on, fingernail polish or something. I don't know, something, or maybe I even like stood above everybody's heads, just like stood out of my chair just enough to. Hi. And just as soon as he like crossed the room, hi.
He kind of gives you like one of these.
Oh yeah, he does.
Okay.
Yeah, he did. Stick that right here.
And it's like sort of like a nervous smile. He's just like, hey. He's a little bit uncomfortable being up there in front of everyone.
Didn't look uncomfortable to me.
All right, so once they're up at the front, his dad Jimmy and Stuart share a long embrace. Jimmy pulls away slowly with a proud smile. He's a little intoxicated, it looks like, before giving him a pat on the back and turning to make his way to the seat and join Patsy. And as he sits down, Cannon starts playing. The back doors swing open, and entering the room is the mother of the bride. Charlotte Afonsolini is a sharply dressed woman in her early 50s, wearing an elegant beat it violet floor-length dress with dark brown hair, neatly pulled back into a low bun. A single ringlet dangles on the side of her face to frame her face and her sharp, angular features. Her arm is laced with a man in a white suit and lavender tie as they gracefully glide up to the front of the altar. Do any of you guys want to, I guess? Nope, never mind. I'm jumping the gun. Sorry.
Can I just say something to Roger? Because we're sitting next to each other, right?
Yeah, you guys have seen each other at parties and stuff.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like, dude, is it just me? Or is there so much purple?
There is a lot of purple. Like, the plants are purple, and she's wearing purple. I have these purple fidget spinners. Do you think she'd want to buy one afterwards?
Just feel the vibes, dude. Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm getting.
All right, so they sit in the front pew, and then the maid of honor starts to enter through the doors. She's wearing a silky lilac gown. Each slow step matches the beat of the music as she glides up to the altar. The music begins to swell as everyone rises to their feet. In enters our beautiful bride Hilary Afonsolini and her father Edgar Afonsolini. Edgar is wearing a black tuxedo with a single purple calla lily pinned to his lapel. He emanates power and prestige as he guides his daughter to the altar. Hilary is a vision in white, lacy bridal whimsy. Her hair is pulled to the side with her blonde curls cascading down one of her shoulders, the skirts of her gown swaying with every step. Amethyst gems sparkle across her neck and dangling from her ears. Her bouquet is brimming with a variety of white and purple lilies. As they reach the altar, Edgar faces his daughter, his eyes softening as he takes in the perfect, beautiful bride. He turns to a teary-eyed Stuart and gives him a nod and shakes his hand briefly, and then he gestures for the priest gestures for Edgar to have a seat with the rest of the guests, and the music slowly fades to silence.
Or suddenly.
That was such a good slow.
Really quickly.
Very slowly.
Extremely abruptly.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to witness the union of Stuart Bugaboo and Hilary Afonsolini in holy matrimony. We have joined here today to seal and strengthen your love in the presence of this minister and his word and the community of family and friends. So in the presence of this gathering, I ask you to state your intentions. Have you both come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage? If so, answer by saying, I have. Joined hand in hand, face to face, the pair smile and say, Wait! A man is standing, his chest heaving, red in the face. He makes his way to the center of the aisle, Don't do this! You promised to love me forever! How could you turn your back on me after everything we've been through? And then suddenly there's a scuffle.
Drama.
The man is lifted up by 2 large men in dark gray suits. They usher him out swiftly as he continues to shout, "No! Don't do this to me!" Before they leave through the double doors, and the doors shut with a sharp click. A swarm of whispers fill the room as guests begin to react to the sudden interruption. Edgar rises from his seat and clears his throat loudly. All eyes turn to him as he gives a tight smile. I do pardon the interruption. These things happen sometimes. Love is a powerful force that can lead to some unexpected turn of events. However, I do believe it's time we focus our attention to the task at hand. Father, and he gestures for the priest to continue. The rest of the ceremony continues with no further interruptions. The exchanging of rings, the reciting of vows, and as they're announced husband and wife, they share a slow and tender kiss as the music once again begins to play.
Not muted.
The happy, oh, hold on, I lost my spot. The happy couple turns to face everyone as cheers and applause break out and envelop the newlyweds. They walk down the aisle and out the double doors. Once the bridal party and immediately family leave through the doors, the staff begin to appear and usher everyone out of the room through the same exit, guiding the guests to the reception hall. Some people are still whispering about the dramatic interruption during the ceremony, but mostly everyone's really eager about the reception. Do any of you guys want to do anything at this time? Did everyone drop off their gift? Do you want to talk to anyone? What do you want to do?
I want to drop off my gift and get a glass of champagne. Or I already dropped off my gift when I came in. I don't want to be holding it. So I want to grab a glass of champagne from the champagne guy.
Okay. Do you want to tell everyone what you brought for the bride and groom as your gift?
Oh, yeah. I got a custom, like, wood-burned charcuterie board for them.
Oh, okay, nice.
When they get snacked.
Okay,
I will also go get a drink. I will get a gin and tonic, and I get that after. Oh,
go ahead.
I was gonna say I get that after dropping off my card with my Bed Bath & Beyond gift card in it.
Clutch, classic wedding gift. Okay, does anyone else want to do anything or talk to anyone or?
I am going to start double fist. Oh, sorry. I'm going to go double fist some champagne and make sure I dropped off my specialty gift, which is a cutlery set where everything just looks like really tacky ninja swords instead.
Fantastic.
Love that.
Fantastic.
I'm dropping off my rocking chair, but it's clearly, it's not even in a box. It's clearly just wrapped, like where you can tell what it is exactly by the outline of it.
Well, the wait staff already helped. You couldn't carry it to your seat, so it's already over there. But they had to help you carry it in.
Slowly drag it across the room, and then I guess someone saw me and helped me.
I want to drop off my gifts personally to the bride and groom. So I guess I would try to have a conversation with one of them as quickly as possible.
Okay, well, they've left. They're going to go do photos and stuff.
All right, so we'll do that later.
Yeah. Okay, so as you're all leaving the ceremony hall, you hear whisperings that Edgar Afonsolini booked the famous chef, Jacques Louise, to fly in to cater the entire menu, sparing no expense. With the promise of a delicious meal, a very popular swing band to supply the auditorial stimuli, and floor-to-ceiling lavish decor, everyone knows they're in for an unforgettable night. All the guests are led back through the foyer across the marble-floored entranceway. Pictures and portraits hang along the walls leading to the grand ballroom. More flowers of varying shades of whites and purple are billowing out of every crystal vase that are situated at each table. Chairs draped in white silks surround the tables, and in the back corner there's a small stage that was built to house the band for the evening. Music continues to fill your ears as you continue to take in the room. An even larger chandelier from the ceremony hall is hanging in the center of the dance floor. Along the edges of the front of the room are several high-top tables next to a very impressively stocked bar. 2 bartenders are swiftly producing fanciful cocktails as guests are lining up to grab a beverage. There's also a mass of butlers standing in wait to escort each guest to their appropriate tables. So, would you like to go straight to your table? Do you want to go to the bar? What would you guys like to do here?
I'll head to my table.
Okay, so you go and stand in line. The butler immediately greets you. Oh yes, Star Simmons, come right this way. And he offers his arm.
And I take it.
Okay, and he guides you over, and he weaves you in and out of tables to a corner where you sit at table 6.
Fantastic.
Okay,
Thank you, garçon.
Ma'am. And then he leaves. All right, so would any of you other people like to do anything?
Well, I just got champagne from the champagne guy, so I'm not going to go to the bar yet, so I'll go to the table.
Okay, once again, Butler is like, oh yes, Mary J. Nelson. Miss Mary J. Nelson, pleasure to see you. Like, they all have obviously studied every guest and know who everyone is so that they can seat them. He offers his arm.
I say, all right. And I grab on it.
And then he guides you through the tables, weaves you around into a corner to table 6, where you sit down.
Bar.
All right, so you're gonna head straight to the bar. There's 2 bartenders standing there making drinks and stuff. Would you like to call to one of them?
Yes. Cuter.
What?
Which one's cuter?
The one closest to you, the one further away. They're both very handsome. They made sure that everything about this event was beautiful.
Oh, all right. Well, so it doesn't really matter. Give me a Cosmo.
Yes, ma'am, right away. And so he starts throwing drinks. He's very fancy with it and puts a show on it. And then, like, kind of as he's pouring the drink into the glass, he, like, gives you a wink and then slides the glass over to you.
You
Enjoy, ma'am. I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said you're good with your hands. Your ears aren't so great, though, apparently.
It's my computer. He kind of chuckles and is like, I'll see you later, ma'am.
You absolutely will. And I leave without tipping him.
Are you gonna try to mingle, or are you gonna go now find your seat?
I'll meander to my seat. So, like, if I happen to run into anybody, that'd be nice. I'll also avert my gaze for certain people, too. You never know.
Okay. So you're mingling right now.
Yeah.
Donnie, or Roger, or Murray, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go up to the bar and just stand next to it and then critique other people's orders.
Okay, so a person comes up and says, I'll have a vodka on the rocks.
Oh, vodka, that's such a woman's drink.
What's that person
your
want?
Vodka isn't even real. We only drink whiskey.
I don't say anything else. I just stand there and look.
They are very offended and they scoff and grab their drink and walk away.
Be gone with you.
Can I just say vodka on the rocks?
That was the first thing I thought of. Clearly, I don't drink a
You could
lot.
have said martini.
My critique was correct. It's terrible.
Okay, so you're just.
I'll order an old fashioned after I'm there.
All right, do a sweet talker check, Mike.
All right.
As you've offended this person and they've kind of walked off for a second. The DC is 8.
Ron and I rolling a d4.
You're still rolling a d4.
3.
Okay, so you can take a party favor since you failed the check.
Okay.
And actually, I take back what I say. They are going to, like, what nerve do you have I beg your pardon.
I don't have any nerve. My nerves were gone long ago.
That is very clear. And this woman kind of like storms off to a couple other people standing nearby and starts whispering. And then they all start glaring at you and looking at you and stuff.
What do you expect?
Wait, so it was a woman?
Was it? Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna say it was a woman.
Just give me the oldest fashion you have and I'll be on my way.
The oldest fashion.
And he's like, all right, man, I don't want any trouble from you tonight. And he makes you an old fashioned and gives it to you.
Thank you, Sonny.
Then I walk off.
Okay, a butler immediately comes to grab you, having seen the altercation. Is like, sir, I'm going to take you to your seat. And just grabs you and just like by the elbow and starts walking you through the tables. And then you sit down at table 6.
Be careful with my hip and all my other parts.
Yes, sir.
I finished my first drink and I'm back for a second one, and I tell him to make this one stronger.
You look like you can handle quite a lot, little lady. And he throws all the things around again and pours it and slides it over to you and says, I think this one you will find particularly delicious.
Sounds like you poisoned it. I'll let you know.
What? No. I just meant I made it strong like you liked.
That's what I meant.
Inhibitions.
Alcohol's poison, like pick your poison. That's what I meant. Jeez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why I bartend, not the sharpest crayon in the toolbox.
That was funny. You're funny. You sure you don't moonlight as the comedian?
Oh, no. Nope.
You sure I'm not sweet talking this guy? Where's the roll?
Yeah, I guess sweet talk him. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking get to 20 by the end of the night. All right. Is there a DC for me just absolutely him falling in love with me right now?
We're gonna what are you 10.
10? Cool. I'm at an 8 and I'm at a +1. Let's blow it up, baby. Come on. That's a 3, so that's a 4 altogether. I'm going.
I will go ahead and take a wedding favor.
I will.
He finds you very entertaining, but no love sparks are happening yet this evening.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I said yet.
Yep, me too. We said it at the same time. Don't you just find yourself? We have finished each other's sentences already. Isn't that cute? Would you believe it? I almost wore white to this. I would have showed the bride up. She's lucky I didn't.
He doesn't really know how to react to that, and he just goes.
I walk away without tipping him again.
Okay.
That's why he's
Roger,
in love with you.
And there might be a tip at the end, but I don't let him know that.
Roger, what are you doing?
I've already downed my champagne at this point in time, so I'm going to the bar too.
Okay.
Welcome
What
to
can I
the
get for you,
bartender.
sir? This is the one further away.
Yeah. Beer, light, not hoppy. Watching my figure.
Yes, sir. Coming right up. He pours you a Stella. I don't know beer either. Is that a white beer? He pours you in a nice fancy glass, and it's the perfect amount of head.
It's like beer to me.
And yep. There you go, sir. Have a nice evening.
Oh, you'll see me again. You'll see me again. I'm gonna turn around and start scanning like the crowd. Do I see anyone else from ZZZ here, or is it just me and Stuart that?
Hold on one second. Go ahead and make a check. It's going to be, I think, a little birdie check. The DC is 6.
So I got a 3. I'm gonna spend 1 favor to blow it up, and then so that's a 7 altogether.
Okay. So yeah, you are standing at the bar and you see kind of like across the way there's a guy talking to a few other people, and you recognize him as Hank Ankle.
Hank Ankle!
Hey, man,
What are you
Roger.
doing here?
How's it going? ZZZ. ZZZ. And they kind of, hey, man, what's going on with you? How's it going? Like, how's your marriage? Where's your wife? Oh man, what did she die?
I'm good. I started my own successful business, resale and whatnot.
Oh, goat, man, goat.
Yeah.
Yep.
You looking to buy anything? I have an order of knives, fidget spinners, concert tickets.
Oh no, man, no, I don't even have a wallet on me right now, man.
Don't worry about it. We'll exchange details later or so.
You notice that the guy standing next to him is kind of like, almost looks like, I guess make another little birdie check. Check out the guy standing next to him.
That's a good old 1 right there.
Oh, okay. I didn't even set a DC. It would have been 3 and you failed it. Okay, so you just see this like really stern looking guy standing next to him, and he kind of, Hank ankle leans towards you and says, I'm kind of tight on cash right now, you know what I mean? And he gestures, like he pats his leg and lifts his leg up, his pant leg up, and you see his ankle monitor.
Oh man!
Still got a couple more years on this bad boy. A little this, little that. You already know that he got in trouble while you guys were in college when he was interning at a company, and he got in a lot of trouble with embezzlement. And he's been on house arrest since college.
Oh, embezzlement's nothing, man.
And he got
Don't worry, don't let the fuzz get you down.
Yeah, man, I'm just keeping it real. Just got a couple more years doing my time, and then I'll hit you up.
There we go.
We can get into business together, make some money.
Yeah. Always looking to expand.
How post college are we?
Probably a couple years, like maybe 4 years post college.
Okay, so we're
probably around the.
So we're still pretty young.
Yeah. Okay.
Except for Murray.
Yeah. Except for Murray. Though, the ones that went to college and school with him, Star, I don't know if you would be a couple years older or a couple years younger.
I would say like 2 years younger.
Okay, so you would probably just
We're
finish.
also having some issues over here that are happening in the peripheral, so sorry if I'm slightly distracted. But yes,
No,
like 2 years younger.
Okay.
Since I didn't actually go to school with him, I'm going to say I'm somewhere between 20 and 30. And some people think I'm 20, and some people think I'm 30. And no one actually is quite sure how old I actually am.
You are so Wooderson from Dazed and Confused. All right. You got a joint? It'd be a lot cooler if you did, man.
Okay, so then the people that were mingling and stuff, do you eventually head to your the butlers will eventually come grab you and address you by name and guide you through the tables.
As he goes to grab my arm, I'm gonna throw my arm around his shoulder. Okay, man, where are we going? You should try some of this beer, man. It's pretty good.
He adjusts his jacket and says, "This way, sir," and walks you to in through the tables until you're in the corner and you're seated at table 6.
Cool.
Marina and Murray, are you guys? You guys eventually are also called upon by the butlers, and they're all trying to get everyone to their seat.
Yeah, he took me back to my seat.
You walk through the tables, and each of you are seated in the corner at table 6. Once everyone's seated at the table together, you make pleasantries, or you just kind of in your own little worlds? What?
This is the party table, right? All Stuart's closest friends, right?
What up?
See, yeah, see the party table. So we partying, right?
I'd say I'm in his top 8.
MySpace, throwing it back.
It's in MySpace.
What? What do you mean throwing it? I still have a MySpace.
Oh right. Oh, everyone, while you're seated here, why don't you all give me a little birdie check? The DC is 6.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a 4.
I got a 6. I blew it up again.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow up too.
Oh, I blew up my little birdie. Crazy.
Which one's 8?
The dice.
6-sided die.
So if you blow it up, do you roll another dice?
6-sided die is gonna look
Yes,
like a
and then add
regular
it to it.
dice.
The cube. Yeah.
If you want.
That's an 8.
You roll the next die up and then you add it to it.
Got it.
And you can spend party favors to get to the blow up value as well.
Gotcha. Can you blow up consecutive dice? Like if you roll
Yes.
4 and then.
6.
Okay. Gotcha.
So the
I
DC was
blew up
6.
two of them, so I got a 16.
12 for me.
6.
I got 6 and I don't know what's happening.
Okay, so
I got a 5, but I'll use one of my favors to make it a 6. Say I passed.
okay. All right, so everyone's sitting around at the table, and you notice that at table 6 there are 6 seats. There are only 5 of you sitting at the time.
Ooh.
The doors burst open, and the room erupts in applause. Oh wait, hold on. I skipped a paragraph. As everyone gets situated into their seats at the appropriate tables, suddenly the music is louder and more musicians get into place and join into the melody. A man leans into a microphone and clears his throat. What a lovely night for love! Now everyone has found their tables and hopefully had a chance to grab a refreshment. We ask that you all turn your attention to the front of the room and prepare to give a big round of applause as we introduce for the very first time our drop-dead gorgeous bride and her to-die-for husband. Everyone, put your hands together for our newlyweds Stuart and Hillary Bugaboo! Thank you. Yeah! The doors open and the room erupts in applause as Hillary and Stuart enter the room, smiling ear to ear. They both wave to various guests as they walk towards the center of the dance floor. She places one hand on his shoulder and his hand finds her waist. Their other hand joins together and they lock eyes and give nervous smiles. The room falls to silence until the band begins to play a new song, and the bride and groom begin waltzing slowly for their first dance as husband and wife. It's very evident that the newlyweds rehearse, and as the spinning, swaying steps match perfectly with the flow of the music, everyone's just like kind of like, oh, and isn't that sweet?
Me and Millie we had a dance just like that.
We just
It was
I
really
put a hand on
beautiful.
his back, and I look at everybody else. I'm like,
It was really beautiful.
So they continue to dance, and everyone's like oohing and eyeing, and as he twirls her here and spins her there, and they do the steps, and as the song comes to a close, Stuart wraps his arms around Hillary and slowly gets her back. She laughs at the unexpected change in choreography, and they share a tender kiss before he pulls her back up to standing. The crowd once again cheer and applaud the happy couple. People begin clinking their glasses to encourage more kisses for the pair as they head towards their main bridal table. They give smooches, yeah. Parents and bridal party on each respective people. Oh, hold on. Their main bridal table is a long row, and parents and bridal party sit on either side of the row. Once Hillary and Stuart are seated, Edgar stands. Thank you everyone for bearing witness to my darling daughter taking this big leap with Stuart. The rumors are true, and none other than Chef Jacques Louise has prepared a one-of-a-kind meal for you all. Let us continue to enjoy the evening and its many celebrations. Bon appetit! And wait staff start bringing food and everything to your table, and everyone starts eating.
What's the first course?
the cheese.
yeah, what do we have?
It is several courses. The first course is like a little soup, and it's a big, like, as all the waitstaff come out, it seems like they have one for each table, and
One soup for each table? Dig it,
no,
guys.
I'm sorry. They have one
Yeah.
butler for each guest at the table.
Pat.
So they kind of like in synchronized fashion like come over and they like glide a bowl over to you, and then with the gravy dish like pour the soup and do like a big dramatic thing, and then they do a little sprinkling and leave, and you have your first course. And a lot of the other courses is much of the same.
Is the empty person also getting this stuff? Like, is the
Make a little
missing?
birdie check.
Oh. Is it?
It's D8 now.
The DC
I rolled a 1.
gonna be higher than a 1.
Roll a 2.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 5 for you to be. You're very, everything's happening all at once. So DC 5 to check it.
I got a 2.
I got a 3.
Now, does everybody get to check? What are we checking?
You're just checking to see if the empty table is also getting served, or if you're too distracted by
The empty chair.
by all the extravagance.
And what are we checking?
It's a little birdie check.
Little birdie? Oh, all right. Let's go. The birdie. Well, that's a 4, and I can spend 1 to make it 5. Boom.
How many Doom tokens you got? You got a OnlyFans or something?
I had
Miss
2.
Ra-
I earned 1, and now I have 0.
Yeah, just a reminder.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
everyone else is
Three.
kind of
1.
too entranced and delighted by the meal as it's being prepared, but Marina notices that for each course, as plates are being taken and plates are being brought out, that seat is still being served.
Yes. Never mind. That's poor taste. I'm not gonna make that joke. Sorry.
And anyone that failed to check, make sure you remember to grab your
Yeah, okay.
party favored.
Yep.
Forgot about that.
Nothing could ever compare to the delectable assortment of food that was served. Prior to this evening, this is probably the best meal any of you have ever had, and everyone in attendance is boasting about each dish. As the meal's wrapping up, soon the band starts playing more lively music, and guests are beginning to rise from their seats and head to the dance floor to work off the meal. Throughout the rest of the evening, other popular wedding events happen. Of course, there's endless dancing, a few rounds of drinks at the bar, a bouquet toss, traditional father-daughter, mother-son dances. While all this is happening, is there anything that you guys want to do?
I make a social media post.
in real life. So I'm gonna pee in the game too.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just
Yeah,
sitting
roll
there showing how beautiful everything is, and how great my life is, and how I get to go to all these beautiful, wonderful events, and so yeah, just showing off all the beauty around me and making it seem like everything is wonderful. Rah.
Okay.
I will go to the bar for a refill and to see if I can spy any cuties with deep pockets.
Okay, but first I want Marina to make a light on your feet check.
Sure will. Here we go. Oh, that did not. I
Are
wish
you
it did
live,
work.
or are you like recording over and over again until you get it just right?
Oh, I get it right the first time every time.
Well, the
I am
DC
Arena
for
Rock.
this, the DC for this light on your feet check is it's a 6.
It's 6. All right. That's a 1. So
Okay, so you don't really have really great signal right now. You can't seem. You go to record and you make the perfect video, and then the signal kind of drops and the video keeps getting lost.
doesn't bother me. I thought I just made the perfect video. I'm good.
Okay. And then Star, you're going to get another refill and you're looking for cuties, so I would want you to make a little birdie check.
Okay. What's the DC?
Oh, yep, thank you for reminding me. Your DC, you're trying to look for a cutie.
Mm-hmm.
Your DC is 6.
Okay. 6.
Okay, so then you blow that up. So then your little birdie checks are now always at a D6. Or no.
Or D.
Wait, what die did you just roll? A D4? You're at a 6, so now you're rolling a D8 for little birdie checks.
I got a 1.
Okay, so the 7, that's fine. But now, from now on, just mark on your character sheet that for little birdie checks, you're at a D8.
Little birdie, okay, I'm at a D8.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, so you're looking around and you see a couple of cuties. You're looking for like a sugar daddy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But still young, like 30s, max 40. Not looking for a grandpa. Sorry.
All right, so you're going to lock eyes with a guy across the bar.
Okay.
And he's a smoking hot babe. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna saunter over and ask him what he's drinking tonight and how he knows. Oh yes, and how he knows the bride or groom.
A good evening, ma'am. How do I know the bride or groom? Well, I'm Hillary's horse trainer.
Oh.
So, you know, I taught her all she knows about riding and you know, taking care of horses, you know, and you know, she's got a horse named Buckley that she's been riding for a couple of years now.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I do love to ride, so if you offer lessons, that would be fantastic.
Oh, man, you know, I'd like that a lot. What's your name? May I ask who am I speaking with today?
Oh, my name is Star Simmons. I'm the cousin of, what's his name?
Stuart.
Stuart Scott. That's you. I'm the cousin.
All right,
of
so
Stuart.
do a sweet talker check for me.
Okay. And what's my DC?
Your DC is 8.
Six.
Okay, so you know he's enjoying this conversation, but no big sparks are flying.
Yeah, grab
What?
one whenever you fail. Grab.
When
it.
you fail, grab a party favor. Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, so you know you guys are having some nice chit chat, but no huge sparks of love are flying yet. So, does anyone else want to do anything during any of these happenings?
Now, even more beers in, and I'm going.
I love that you put the tie on your head now.
He's in party mode.
What
Trying to distract myself from the happiness of others by making my own. So I'm just going hard on the dance floor, dancing with everyone I can, or just even by myself.
Okay, yeah. Give me a light on your feet check. Heather just texted me and said, you see a bunch of cuties with a smoking hot body, as white as any human has ever said. It needs to be clipped for all of us to be able to hear forever.
I made a marker.
He's a hottie with a body.
Thank you.
That was another one.
Another one. All right. So, you're not doing so hot on the dance floor. In fact, you're like, people are ducking and dodging and kind of like, I guess, more nervous that they're gonna end up getting hit by it.
Roger's in a mosh pit. Nobody else is though.
A one-man mosh pit.
Over there slam dancing. I would like to hone in on Stuart and try to get him alone for just not alone, but you know, as alone as you can be at your own wedding. Quickly.
So I mean, they're just kind of like meandering, like they're taking turns dancing, and then like they'll meander from table to table to like thank everyone for coming and
I'm
stuff. So
creepy as shit, and kind of like sipping on my drink, following him, looking for the right moment to just like it's like when he's kind of like in between people or like turning to talk to somebody else, I want to grab him right in between. And I mean, I don't plan on long, but just long enough.
okay, so yeah, you get his attention. Well, if it isn't Marina Robb, what? Thank you so much for coming, and he gives you like a hug. How are
Stuart,
you?
funny running into you here. It's your wedding. That's a joke.
Well, you were invited.
Yeah, and I stalked you. I just grabbed you. I was looking for this specifically. No, that's a harsh word, stalk. No, I wanted to give you this personally. It's my wedding gift. I have one for Hillary as well, so don't feel like you're too special, but this is from the night I never washed them. It's the G-string, yeah.
Is it wrapped in anything, or are you just dangling it?
I tuck it somewhere
I
into
knew it was
cummerbund.
Dirk's underwear.
Does he have a cummerbund? That's where I tuck it.
Okay, yeah, he's wearing a purple cummerbund, so...
Is it even wrapped?
No.
He's like, alright, I guess give me a check, Scott. I don't even know.
I guess a sweet talker check.
A sweet talker check and make the DC, I don't know, 15? Yeah, okay, there you go.
All right, let's go. Sweet talking my way to victory. That's a 7, and I'm gonna use my 1 token to blow it up.
Okay.
That's an 8, so I'm on my D10. Let's go.
You roll a 7, I swear. It's gonna be amazing.
Come on.
He's at least a 7.
A 1.
Oh.
Okay. He's a little uncomfortable. Oh, yeah, that night, that was a night for sure. What? Oh, they're calling me, so I
It's
gotta
okay.
go.
Yeah, I get it. You're busy.
I'll catch you later. And he like rushes over to Hillary, not really saying anything that just transpired. He's just he's
He
back
made his
to
way off
wife.
really quickly, and I tried to say, "Not if I catch you first."
Okay, Murray, what are you doing?
I am obviously doing that thing that old men do after they eat. I'm like asleep in my chair, just lean back.
Give me a hold my drink check, DC
Oh, I get
6.
+1 to that.
Or DC, we'll say DC 5. DC 5.
All right, well, I got a 3, and I'm gonna use a favor to blow that up.
Nice.
So, actually, no, I get +1, so I don't have to use a favor.
That doesn't count
Well, you
for
want
the blow up.
Yeah, blow it up.
Yeah, it won't let it blow up,
blow
so
it
you would
up.
have
Yeah,
to use
okay.
a party favor.
I'll use
Plus 1
then.
comes after the die rolls.
Gotcha. So 4 plus my. I rolled a 6. I blow that up as well.
My
Wow.
goodness.
It's gonna be the greatest sleeping in a chair
Maybe
ever.
the best nap you've ever seen. Oh, 4. So 14.
He's asleep.
14. Okay, so
Plus
you
1.
are napping hard, and
Plus 1.
there isn't a care in the world.
It's gonna be your
but
best roll this whole game.
as you are leaning back in your chair, you lean just a little too far back, and your chair begins to fall. But because you rolled so well, instead of falling, you're caught, and it jolts you awake, and you're in the arms of another man.
Who am I?
You recognize this man as your nemesis of the Afonsolini family. He's just always that guy that catches you like in your most like unfortunate circumstances. Like one time you were eating and you spilled sauce all over you, and he's just like, what a schmuck, and like always has something to say. He's like your arch nemesis, and you know this man to be JP Earlbeck, and he catches you and says, whoa there, old man.
If it isn't my nemesis, JP.
Nemesis? You know him as your nemesis, but you guys may or may not speak on that.
I think you beat J Poop by now.
Well, Murray, always the cantankerous old fool that you are. And he like helps you back up from falling. And it's like, good thing I was here, as always. I'll keep an eye on you. Make sure, we don't have any mistakes like the last wedding we saw you at. Remember, when you knocked over the pyramid of champagne?
I think you're remembering that incorrectly, you old fool.
I guess give me a sweet talker check.
All right. 1.
I didn't give a DC, but it was 3.
It didn't matter.
It was higher than 1.
It was higher than
purpose.
1. So
Didn't want
he
to speak up.
he feels in this moment that he's won this altercation or this battle that you guys have going on. He's got the one up, and he's, you know, standing tall, like chin up, looking kind of down on you. Have a good rest of your night, Murray. And then he saunters off.
I still go with the J poop.
Okay, so yeah, all these things are happening. Soon enough, the band instructs everyone to return to their seats for the cake cutting. Stuart's 3 cousins, Bo, Tony, and Billy, had a near miss as they rolled the cake out to where Stuart and Hillary stood in the center of the dance floor, nearly dropping the cake on their way towards the happy couple. And Stuart notices who it is. He's like, oh, hell, who let these lot in here? What's up, Butterfingers? And he like pats Billy's back and slaps and hugs the other 2. And eventually, like, they get it in place and there's no further mishaps. And they, you know, they do the thing where they slowly cut the cake and they go to feed each other. And they do the little like, oh, I'm gonna on your face. No, I'm not. Like, oh, you better not. And then they do it just a little, and then they share like a sweet kiss, and all that happens.
I was happy.
Okay, as cake slices are being served to the guests, and the bride and groom sit back at their table to, you know, have the cake and sip on some more champagne and stuff, several people stand up to give toasts. The first was given by Jimmy, and he was mostly incoherent, having had too much to drink. You catch bits and pieces of what he's saying about pride and family, and he's like, you know, my baby boy, and then Hillary's just, you know, so beautiful, and he just keeps kind of going on, and it goes for quite a while before he finally raises his glass and shouts, to my boy! And everyone drinks. The next 2 toasts were given by the best man and maid of honor. Best man is his brother, Carson, who some of you recognized. He stands up and he says, hey everyone, oh hey Missy, looking good. So, you know, I'm Carson, Stuart's younger brother, more handsome brother, and I have the privilege of being his best man today. Now let me tell you something about growing up in the Bugaboo house. Dewey always had a quip on the end of his tongue, always had a few inches on me in height, always dated the prettiest broads. Well, big bro, I want you to place your hand on top of Hillary's. Yeah, you know, just hold your hands out. Right? Okay, and now Stuart, you put your hand on top of Hillary's. That's it. Hold it right there. Now, remember this moment. Look how soft and small your hands are, you fucking pussy. And he starts hollering and laughing, and a couple of people do like that awkward cough, and the other Bugaboo family are also cracking up. Oh, I'm just yanking your chain. You know, I always look up to you, Stu. Not only because I physically have to, but because you're a great role model for a schlub like me. Even if mom and dad won't admit you were an accident, they wanted me. Okay, please raise a glass for my big brother Stuart and his new sister Hillary. Congrats on the nups, guys. Here, here.
Here.
And everyone raises their glass and has more to drink. The maid of honor stands up. Does anyone want to do a little birdie check to see if you recognize who the maid of honor is?
I do it.
Of course.
I've been wanting to know who she was since the ceremony, but I forgot to check.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That'd be a little birdie check DC.
I blowed it up too.
I got a 1.
DC 4.
I got a 6.
14.
8.
Oh my goodness.
That's an 8.
That is
Good.
All right,
10
here's my
total.
That's a 10. Yo, this is
I'm sorry,
fucking
12. 12.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
Roll a 6 or
Oh my gosh. Let's go. And a 12. That's a 7.
Oh.
18. 24 plus 7. 31.
He knows
I think you know
everyone.
who she is.
Yeah, Marina, having stalked Hillary and Stuart since the night.
That's not. I wouldn't call. Okay, don't tell everybody that. They don't need
No.
to know.
I'm just saying you recognize, having done your research on both of them,
That's what
that
It's research, honey. Get it right.
Did his
that the person, that the maid of honor is Edna Afonsolini, aka Eddie, the middle sister of Hillary. And
No.
Donnie and Nick, because you rolled so well, you notice as she's smiling and giving her toast that smile doesn't quite reach her eyes. As she says, "Wow, what a beautiful day, huh? As most of you know, I'm one of Hillary's older sisters, Eddie. I'm not surprised at all that my perfect baby sister would snag and marry a man before me. Though that would have to do with my lack of taste in men. It's neither here nor there. I think quite a few of us were definitely shocked that the man she married, that she managed to snag, was someone like Stuart. I remember the first time she brought Stuart around the family, I think my mother almost fainted when she saw the tattoos and piercings. Luckily, his charm quickly pierced our hearts, and we are happy to permanently ink his name in our family tree. Hillary, my darling baby sister, I am so happy that you have found someone who brings you so much fun and adventure into your life. I have no doubt that the two of you will live a life," and she wipes a tear, "that so many others would kill for. I wish you endless happiness and love." And she raises her glass, and everyone, cheers and clinks their glasses for more kisses for the bride and groom, and have a
What's the
drink.
DC check on that last one? I just want to see if I failed it.
4.
Okay, I did pass it.
What you're saying is she's available, is what I know.
That's what I heard.
She did say that she was not getting married. So then eventually Edgar and Charlotte stand up to give their toast. What a wonderful night this has turned out to be. Oh, sorry, this is Edgar. What a wonderful night this has turned out to be. I never thought anyone would be good enough for our baby girl. If you would have told me a year ago that this man standing before us would soon become my son-in-law, well, I would have told you over my dead body. In due time, he's made quite a compelling case for himself, and time will tell if he lives up to our high Afonsolini standards. At least the hair is... At least his hair is back to a respectable color. We might just make a man out of you yet. And he laughs deeply. That's my deep
Wow.
man laugh, guys.
I like that.
And Charlotte chimes in. She places her hand on her husband's arm and says, "Well, he can certainly be a charming fellow, this Stuart, and he sure seems to make our princess very happy. Important qualities indeed. Hillary, our ever obedient, always excelling, perfect baby girl, I raise my glass to you, let's raise our glass to you and toast to your continued success in love and life." Slowly she turns to look at the table of the rest of the Bugaboo family. And then she says, "To our bride and groom," and everyone drinks and cheers and claps and whatnot.
Whatnot.
Oh no, it scrolled to the top. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Oh. Let's start over.
So, do any of you want to give a toast? Or do you just want to kind of move along? You're not really part of the bridal party. It seems like only they are standing, but to give one, but I'll give you guys the option. What?
So does this wedding let everybody give toasts?
No.
I'm not giving a toast. That's crazy.
Okay.
I'm
right.
chilling in the chair.
So once everyone all gives a toast, Hillary and Stuart both stand holding their champagne flutes, and Stuart begins to speak. We want to thank all of you for being here today. Hillary and I are just tickled pink to have each of you here to party with us. What a rockin' band! And it's an honor to be welcomed into the great Afonsolini family in such grand fashion. Edgar and Charlotte throw one heck of a shindig. Or should I start calling you Popgar and Char Mama? Laughing. Anyway, we're all one big happy family now, right? Now everyone raise your glass to my wife. Isn't she hot tonight? Cheers to my hot wife in our future. And then everyone keeps drink. The drinks are just flowing, and butlers are making sure that everyone's, getting their refills. Stuart tosses back his champagne while a mildly embarrassed Charlotte politely sips from her glass.
Hillary.
To follow up on what my darling husband just said so eloquently, it's that this evening has been like a walking dream come true. We're so happy to have all of you in attendance, and we hope...
Quick, you fools! Your king is joking.
Okay. Hillary collapses on the floor as she continues to cough. Her body thrashing. Stuart starts screaming. Hillary, what's happening? She's choking. She can't breathe. Somebody help her! Hillary collapses to the floor. Her body. Wait, hold on. Yeah, so people start screaming. I'll allow all of you to take an action.
Can we attempt to help?
Yeah, you go ahead and take an action.
All right. I am going to push my way through. Obviously, I know what I'm doing, drunk and everything else, and I'm just going to start pushing on her like I'm doing CPR.
Okay, would that be a hold my drink, Scott?
I am okay with it being hold my drink.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be a hold my drink, and the DC is going to be 20.
Okay. I just have to blow up every single die, and then we'll be fine.
You got this.
Starting on the 4, that works out good. I got a 4 on the other one. I'm going to use 2 party favors to blow that up. Getting there. 5. That is only 15.
All right, so go ahead and take your party favor. You manage to get over there as drunk as you are, and you start trying to do different things to like resuscitate her, and it's unclear right now if anything's helping or hurting. Does anyone else want to do anything?
I want to do something.
Okay.
And all the commotion and stuff, because like I sell, the flowers, but I knowledge on other kind of stuff. I've been around a thing or two, so I want to kind of sneak around like to where their table is, or see if I can like unnoticed like grab her champagne glass and his champagne glass and like sniff it and see if hers smells weird.
Okay, so then that would that also be a hold my drink?
She is holding a drink.
I would say.
Or is it light on your feet?
I would say light on your
'cause I'm
feet if it's stealth.
But, okay. Yeah, I guess lay on your feet just to make sure no one's catching you do it too. And the DC would be 15.
Cool. Oh, I got a 4.
Blow it up.
Do it.
And I got a 5, so I'm gonna make that a 6.
Do it. Let's go.
And then I got a 2.
With the total of
12,
13.
13,
13? Okay.
And what do you need?
15.
Oh,
What's the
plus
DC?
1, so 14.
So I'll give you.
Because I'm a.
I don't think you have unlocked that skill yet.
You have to have 2.
Oh,
you
never
have to use 2 to assist.
You have to use 2
Okay.
to help
Does anybody
someone.
have 2 to help her?
I
You
have
just-
2.
2
Wait.
party favor.
I mean, you can use one on yourself if you want.
Yeah, you can use one on yourself to blow it up to get there.
Okay.
Yeah, do that.
What? I rolled a 2. I can't blow it up.
No, but you can add.
No, okay.
Oh,
Not blow it
to
up.
get to the DC. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I do that.
Okay.
Is that
So
like my +1?
Are you +1
my
light
plus-
on your feet?
Your +1 was
Yeah.
at 14. So,
So
I
you
need
roll
more.
a 4,
Okay.
you roll up to
Okay.
a 6, which is 10, then rolled a 2, which is 12, and then got the +1 to your thing. So you just need 2 to hit 15 then, right?
So,
So I do need 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
15.
So you're able to sneak by kind of like undetected as all this chaos is happening, and you're able to grab her drink and take a whiff of it. It smells the same as any other glass of champagne.
Hmm.
Murray, Marina, or Star, would any of you like to do anything?
Yeah, I would like to cause a scene and say, "Oh my gosh, I have this EpiPen. Are you sure it's not like shrimp? I know she's allergic to shrimp. It could be anaphylactic shock."
Okay, give me a sweet talker check.
Sweet
The
talk.
DC will also be 15.
15. Let's do it. That's a 0 on my 10. Come on, baby, blowing fucking everything up. Where's my 12 at? There it is. Come on. That's an 11. I'll use my 1 to blow it up. Fuck it. I'm at a 20 in sweet talker.
Sweet.
So 4
Let's
for
go.
talker.
And that's another 11 plus my 1. That's a lot. That's just a lot. It's a lot.
Okay, yeah, so you're making a big scene and a lot of people are paying attention to you, and Stuart's like, yeah, go ahead, give her the EpiPen.
So I go over there and jam it right in her thigh.
As you go to do that and you jam it in her thigh, you notice that her mouth is foaming and she's having convulsions, but you successfully give her the EpiPen. She still seems to not be well.
It didn't hurt.
Murray or Star, would you like to do anything?
I'm okay right now.
I'm gonna
You're just witnessing everything happening.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Okay.
walk up to the nearest usher and be like,
Is something happening? What time is the reception over?
Man, do you not see Hillary on the floor over there? The bride is... Something's wrong with the bride. Call 911.
That's my great niece.
I don't know, man, but she's dying. All right. So, Roger's trying to do some drunken form of CPR, and Mary Jane's checking to see if something's amiss with her champagne. Star is just kind of sipping her drink and at her table watching everything kind of unfold, and Marina's trying to give an EpiPen. Murray's asking when everything's ending.
Whoa. I didn't try. I successfully.
You successfully administered an EpiPen to her.
Yeah, absolutely.
People are rushing to her side left and right. Almost as quickly as it began, her body stills. Her eyes are agape. Bloody foam seeping from her mouth. People are screaming, shouting, crying out. And as you see all of this happening, the lights begin to flicker. And the room seems to shake. Your vision starts to blur and everything around you begins to fade. And it feels as though the screams and yelling and crying are getting further and further away from you all. Until eventually, everything goes dark. The screaming has stopped. There's no sounds of mourning or devastation. You appear to be floating in nothingness. Then, you begin to hear a voice.
Together forever can have its interpretation. It can be a blessing for those in love, though for you it will be an everlasting punishment. I'm sure you're wondering who could be responsible for such a tragic passing on what should be the most happy day of a young couple's lives. I have made it my sole purpose to end this day in tragedy over and over and over again for the rest of time. The why of it all, well, that just may still be revealed. The who and how? Well, figuring that out just may be the key to your escape. Keeping Table 6 fully aware and in the loop is an unfortunate byproduct of the power I wield to execute my retribution. I don't specifically bury any of you any ill will. If you're able to thwart tragedy and identify the culprit, then your loop will be broken. But know this. If you make any attempt to make attendees aware of your particular predicament, I will reset the day and punish you for trying to cheat the system. The question you should be asking, as you look to your left and to your right, is how much can you even trust the people closest to you? How about the people sitting right next to you? Perhaps I'm closer than you think. All that's left to say is, enjoy the party. I hear there's an open bar.
Oh, dear.
Lights and sounds fill your senses again. You each blink your eyes open and find yourselves back in the room where the ceremony took place. The light is reflecting off the chandelier, and people are filling in, dropping gifts and finding seats. The weight of Murray's gift as he helps the butlers drop the rocking chair in front of the table kind of makes him come to the, brings him to his senses, and realization slowly sinks in for all of you. The wedding is about to begin again.
Groundhog Day?
Groundhog Day.
And I think that's where we're going to end the first session.
A lot of fun.
Oh,
You
hell,
think I'm
Amy.
gonna carry that chair over and over again? You have another thing.
Oh. Yes. Hillary's dead. You guys.
Again, more.
Right?
More still
Well,
left.
no, you all witnessed Hillary come to a tragic end, and the wedding's about to start again. So, for the next session, I guess we'll just play out the day a second time. See what happens.
We'll do the exact same thing.
Everybody, memorize your lines.
Everyone can kind of
Be
take
off book by
note.
Friday.
Everyone can kind of take note, like how many party favors you had left at the end of the session. Has everyone gotten up to a D6?
Yes.
One at least one thing, yeah.
Yeah, I know, Natalie, I know that you had a D6. You were up to like a D10 on your little birdie check, I think, or D8.
E8.
Okay. Does everyone else have something set to a D8?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone's at
So
D8.
you've unlocked 2 new skill sets that I will post into the Discord that you can add to your skills for the next session.
Now, if I remember correctly, the party favors don't carry over. We have to spend them.
No, that was for Never Stop Blowing Up. This one they will carry over.
Cool.
I think like with a limit how many you can carry, I'd say no more than 5.
Okay.
So
What do you
5
think, Scott?
Yeah, 5 is good, and I made a little space on your character sheet on the bottom right corner to track in between sessions. But I would say if you don't have one, you will start with one in the next session. So you'll always start with a minimum of 1.
Will these skills that we're about to get be individual skills or group skills?
It's just something everyone can do.
So
Let me
So cool.
I don't know where I have them listed, Scott.
I think you have them written down. I mean, you texted me them. You texted me a picture.
Oh, I do have them written down. Hold on.
They go in the group skills in the box.
Hold, please. I did text it to you. Okay. So since everyone had the D4, everyone got to add a +1 to a skill. So since everyone's at D6, now you can use 1 party favor to help aid instead of 2.
Sweet.
For helping aid other players. So if they roll, just to explain, I guess, a little bit for Mike and Natalie, if they roll a 2 and they don't have enough tokens, they have 1 token and they still don't get to a 4, then you can use 1 token to help them get to a 4. It won't blow them up. Will it blow them up?
Yeah.
Yes.
It helps them blow up, yeah. Or you can just use 1 to help someone get to a DC, and you can do that anytime you have a party favor and a die is rolled. And then, so for the D8, your first skill that you had a +1 to now becomes a +3.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
And you get to add another skill at a +1. So like if you picked, I can't remember the names of them all. They're not right in front of me.
So my sweet talker that I had a +1, I can now put +3.
Yeah, so now for Rumor Has It, or for Sweet Talker, you're adding the Bless Your Heart skill, becomes a +3, and then you can pick another skill to become a +1.
Yeah, so like everyone go into that channel again and pick a second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we differentiate whether it's the +3 or the +1?
Just I think
No,
on
you're
your
just gonna have
sheet,
to.
yeah.
Okay.
You just track it on your sheet.
Does that group skill have a name for the party favors, or are we just?
It does not have a name. You
I
just
just put 1 for 1 for aid.
1 for 1 party favor, help, action, or something.
Right.
And it was kind of a shorter session, but I didn't know how long it was going to take in between all the things, and certainly future sessions, as you guys try to figure out what's going on, will probably be a little lengthier. So this first one,
I think it worked out well.
was, yeah.
This is
I would
fun.
have
I
learned
enjoyed it.
nothing from what just happened.
And then I guess if I'm trying to think if there's anything else other than picking a new date for the next session.
Can you send like a typed version of what that recording said? Because I missed
Yeah,
a couple of the words.
Scott's going to.
I will.
Yeah.
And then yeah, he'll post the words again.
So how you feeling, Amy?
There's just sometimes that you guys say things that absolutely floor me and I don't know what to do.
That happens. You just go with it.
I like Mike and Nick especially would just say something and I'm like, okay, that happened and I don't know how to react to it. And I think it's just practice. It's just gonna be practice and
Just have fun, keep it going.
You're doing a great job. This is a really
Yeah.
freaking cool premise, dude.
This
okay,
is,
cool.
I really like it.
Thank you.
Well, first I
It's
was
a-
like, we're getting through the wedding awfully quickly. How's this gonna last?
Yeah,
more than-
that's what I was kind of thinking too.
You Groundhog Day in us. Okay. How
You
did
know,
I
I
not see
told a
this
couple
coming?
of you that I really wanted to do a Groundhog's Day type thing, but I didn't know if you would automatically assume that.
You know, I assumed we were gonna go do stuff after the wedding. That was gonna be where it went.
Mm.
Oh,
I wasn't
Nope.
expecting the Groundhog Day
nope, she did. So,
Did
until we
You
see
I
guys-
her.
didn't think anything was gonna happen. I thought we were just gonna like hang out and like dance and eat cake and stuff.
I just thought
don't know.
it was a really long reception, like the reception that never ends.
I mean, there's
we're all
certainly
just like party.
different parts of the wedding that you guys can pay attention to or participate in
I like
in the next session. So,
Watch, like, saving Hillary won't even be the trigger to restarting the day, or like resetting our loop. It'll be like, what?
Probably, yeah.
I guess the question is, if we die, do we come back when it restarts?
Well, that's
Yeah.
obviously the first thing to check. I'm running straight out into traffic.
And then it just doesn't reset from there.
Take a little hand in mine.
all right, yeah. So Scott just posted it. Does
So wait,
everyone
do we
want-
know that we're all under like the same thing? I couldn't tell when it was saying like don't trust anybody or anything, but do we recognize that we were the ones all like floating in the void, or is it?
Well,
It's
when
just
you-
all of table 6.
yeah, all of table 6 is aware.
Okay, so we were all like together floating in the void at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it starts with you guys back in the ceremony, like in your seats, you know, doing what you were doing before the ceremony began. So,
Cool.
Read this thing.
yeah. So, okay, calendar.